Produced and distributed by the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws in Washington, D.C. This is your daily audio stash, the growing truth about cannabis. Daily Audio Stash is where responsible marijuana smokers listen in on the latest news about cannabis, hear the voices of the marijuana law reform movement in special segments and interviews, and kick back with comedy and music no other podcast can offer. It's NORML's Daily Audio Stash. More information at normalaudiostash.com. Welcome back to the Audio Stash. Today, I'm your host, Chris Goldstein. Take a moment to join us at NORML to end marijuana prohibition in America. Just visit NORML.org. In our Friday Stash today, we have some kick-ass music and an interview with some of the guys that make the music. We'll speak with the Cottonmouth Kings today in NORML's Daily Audio Stash. Also, stay tuned for your chance to win a free bag of NORML swag. We have a great gift bag with NORML buttons, a gold marijuana leaf lapel pin, even some 100% natural hemp to give away later in the program. So get your email account ready to send us a message and get ready to get hooked up with some cool free stuff from NORML.
Hi, this is Willie Nelson from NORML. For 30 years, NORML has provided a voice for the millions of Americans who smoke marijuana responsibly. More than 500,000 Americans are arrested each year for smoking pot. These are ordinary citizens like you and me, whose lives and careers are being needlessly destroyed. To learn how you can help, contact NORML at www.norml.org or call toll-free at 888-67-NORML.
All right, today here on the Audio Stash, we're going to give away some free stuff, NORML swag, that is. We got freedom cards, buttons, gold marijuana leaf pins, and some 100% pure and natural hemp. So here's how our giveaway will work. Send us an email to freestuff@normalaudiostash.com. That's freestuff@normalaudiostash.com. All lowercase all together. In the subject line, put I want hemp. All emails must be received by 12 midnight on Sunday, November 12th to enter into the drawing. On Monday, November 13th, we'll draw one email from the box, and that will be our winner. The winner will be notified via email, and if you are the winner, you must respond back to us within 48 hours to claim your free stuff. For a complete list of rules and details on the Audio Stash free stuff giveaway, just visit normalaudiostash.com. Next up today, we're going to sit down with the Cottonmouth Kings. They contacted me earlier this week in order to put out a special election night message on Tuesday. We have links to listen to the MP3 of that NORML News special right up at normalaudiostash.com. These guys were so articulate and passionate about reform, and their music has become practically the anthem for American marijuana right now. I couldn't just talk to them for 5 minutes, so today we're going to play some Cottonmouth Kings tracks and speak with the guys who make the music. And to get in the right mood here, we're going to start things off with some of the music. You can link up to the Cottonmouth Kings label, Suburban Noise Records, at suburbannoiserecords.com. And we'll have links to their newest album, Coast to Coast, on every Audio Stash page from here on out. Let's get things rolling on this fine Friday with Where's the Weed At by the Cottonmouth Kings.
On a vaporizer, eyes red, blazed up, smoked out, I'm tired of smoke. We got the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, the type of weed that leave you breathless and flowless. So take it, totes, and another, so your mother. Oh, unannounced. Gotta call before you roll through. Get the all cool. I might be like, wake up, no one call you. Cause no one knows when Johnny Rickers got cracking. But when it's cracking, you can tell cause I'm producing what's cracking in the lab. Where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? It's in my backpack, but you can't touch that. Where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? I need to take a real quick. Tell me where the weed's at. Where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? You know I'm holding on to know where the weed's at. So where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? Somebody gotta know where the motherfucking weed's at.
I got that bomb weed, you know I'm blowing hella toast. I got the good shit that leave you laid up on the floor. I got the crib nugs, I got the big stacks. I got the type of bud that keep you in your fucking ass. I got the type of weed that make you wanna bug out. Without it, got the type of shit that get you drug out. We getting super high, we getting super red. We putting it down for all the weed smoking clips. So where's the weed at? I need to roll a blunt. Pull that shit back, fill it up, don't front. Lick it up, stick it, burn it, smoke it to the butt. Finish that shit, then roll another one up. So
where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? It's in my backpack, but you can't touch that. Where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? I need to take a real quick. Tell me where the weed's at. Where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? You know I'm holding on to know where the weed's at. So where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at? Somebody gotta know where the motherfucking weed's at. Where's the weed at? Yo, where's the weed at?
That was the Cottonmouth Kings with Where's the Weed At here on NORML's Daily Audio Stash. You can link up to their label that has a catalog of music any marijuana smoker will enjoy at suburbannoiserecords.com. It's a great privilege to welcome the Cottonmouth Kings here to NORML's Daily Audio Stash. Guys, welcome to the show.
How you doing, guys? This is Daddy X from the Cottonmouth Kings.
Yeah, and Big Pakalika from the Cottonmouth Kings chilling up in the building, vaporizing.
So great to have you guys here on the stash today. We just played Where's the Weed At, found up at the Independent Online Distribution Alliance, and your albums are quickly becoming some of the most popular at the IODA website and service. So not just our audience listening in, but people all around the country are getting turned on by this music. Are you guys surprised by this tremendous online success?
Well, you know, I mean, the bottom line is Cottonmouth Kings, there's a lot of these initiatives on the ballot are grassroots people who really care, are rolling up their sleeves and putting the hard work and time in to change things. Cottonmouth Kings have been touring the country for the last 10 years, consistently putting out albums. So we have a whole catalog of record. We've been on the front lines for this fight to decriminalize and bring just a certain level of awareness to people that enjoy marijuana, you know. That people put so much hard work into getting these initiatives even on the ballots, man. We got to support the people that do that, or else people are going to continue to get harassed, thrown in jail, fined for a plant. You know, I mean, it's time that we take a step forward as a society and as a people to get more in touch with nature, and let's put this in proper perspective. You know, to decriminalize a plant and let's make it the lowest priority for law enforcement is to harass people that smoke marijuana.
Yeah, tell them, Max. That's what's up.
Daddy X, I'm so amazed. You guys are so honest and straightforward. You've put up over 1,600 live shows everywhere in America and beyond. What are you seeing in attitudes towards pot around the country? Is this message getting out there off the coasts and into middle America?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, everywhere you go, you see more and more people that are not afraid to come out and let their voice be heard, and the more people getting active. And then you always hear the terrible stories about fans coming up who maybe had a couple joints on them in a zero-tolerance state and are facing some serious jail time over it. And that's kind of depressing, and especially in this day and age where it seems like we have so much hypocrisy when it comes to moral standards in this country. You know what I mean? War is acceptable and alcohol and guns are legal, but yet it's still illegal to grow a plant, you know, so that still doesn't make any sense to me as a human being. It's not whether you smoke marijuana or not smoke marijuana, but there's a bigger issue here, and that is personal freedom, and I think that's the most important thing, you know.
And do you rank adults being able to possess and use marijuana recreationally as becoming a civil right issue?
I think it is a civil right issue, personally, because the bottom line is, you know, why should you have to, why should you have to live in fear if you decide to put a couple seeds in the ground on your property and grow a plant, or if you want to smoke a joint at your house? Like, why should you live in fear? Obviously, whether it's legal on the books or illegal, there's millions of Americans from all walks of life, from police, firemen, construction workers, lawyers, doctors, dentists, whatever they do. There's so many people that smoke marijuana, and it's just not that big of a deal, you know. You go to a place like Amsterdam, where the Cottonmouth Kings are heading in 2 weeks for the Cannabis Cup, where marijuana is decriminalized. It's not illegal there, and you know, it's monitored, and it's not that big of a deal. Society continues to function in a normal pace, and it's not. I don't think there'd be personally. I don't think there would be any less people smoking if it's legal or illegal. You know, I just think hopefully it'd drive these ridiculous black market prices down, because the price of weed is ridiculous right now, you know?
It's off the chain.
Pot really is the hottest commodity in America. Just last week, we heard that there were over an $80 million underground marijuana economy just in the town of Colorado Springs. 41 pounds a day being sold just in that city.
That is crazy facts, man. But it proves the fact that the people, if this is truly a democracy for the people and by the people, why would anybody? Let's at least like kind of put on a level where people's lives aren't getting ruined behind this. You know, it's 2006, man. The 60s were 40 years ago. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I think at this point, a lot of the kids that come to the Cottonmouth Kings show, their parents maybe came from, you know, the 60s or the 70s, where smoking weed was just a normal thing. So it's not that taboo as it was like in the 50s when they had all the different propaganda out there. You know, when the government was launching this campaign against cannabis and reefer madness and trying to make it sound like something that it wasn't. You know, I think we got a lot better perspective on it now. And once again, it's not whether you smoke or don't smoke. It's just about personal freedom to make that choice, and not having some law enforcement agency or somebody with a gun and a badge threatening to throw you in a cage for smoking a plant.
You know what I mean? They try to get you to do pharmaceuticals. You know what I mean? They don't want you to do something that's actually good for you. You know what I mean? That comes from the earth. You know what I'm saying?
The legal drug deals. You're right about the pharmaceuticals, P.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's big business. You know, the government's not supposed to be run by big business. You know, that's why it's moved out from Philly and in D.C. originally. You know what I mean? Now it's supposed to be by the people. You know what I'm saying? For the people. You know, and it's not like that. It's for some people. You know, legalized, not legal lies. That's what's up.
That's right.
Oh,
The last thing we need is more Christian right congressmen like molesting little boys and coming out smoking crystal meth with their gay prostitute men. You know what I mean? These people make me sick. It's the same aristocrats that brought fucking African Americans over here in slave ships. You know what I mean? It's that same mentality to oppress people and to control. And it's like, we need to break free of this, man. It's 2006. It's time we move forward, you know, and get on a higher consciousness as a people.
It sounds like you guys are chiming in on this. In many ways, an unspoken conflict here. Do you think that there's a class struggle in America right now?
I think there absolutely is. I mean, there's the
there's
you know,
their class, and then there's everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's definitely turned into I think the middle class is starting to deplete, actually. You know, it sounds like there's the upper class and the lower class, you know, people that have and have not, you know. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, obviously, with the inflated real estate market and all the craziness that's going on. If the bottom starts to fall out, obviously, look at the oil prices. I mean, you know, the thing, obviously, we could go on and we could delve into what we're doing, you know, to the environment, to the people with fuel, with alternative fuels. It seems like the people that are really calling the shots and making the big money in this country off these big corporations that exploit, you know, the American people don't want change and reform in a positive way. The farther and farther we get away from living in balance with nature is the farther and farther we're getting away to evolving to the next level as a people. We're either going to destroy ourselves and self-destruct, or we're going to, you know, figure it out and come together and realize this is one planet we're all sharing, and let's do away with the madness and the foolishness, you know.
And that was the message of so many of those groups you mentioned from the 60s generation. But the Cottonmouth Kings, blending punk and hip-hop, these musical forms have really represented the heartbeat of modern American culture. Punk music developing on both sides of the Atlantic simultaneously in its birth and exploding around the world, and hip-hop really a truly American art form, the next level of jazz in so many ways. So this combination of punk and hip-hop, is that the musical form to really push the limits of truth and get it out there to the people?
Well, it's always one of those things where music, whether it's hip-hop, punk rock, the 60s, whatever it is, it seems like music has always been under a microscope, even more so than movies or different other forms of, a media that we have out there, For some reason, the music is the voice of the people. It's the chance for the people to express their feelings and their positions, that isn't controlled in any kind of way,
Sure.
Anyway, so punk rock and hip hop, that was the voice of the people. So I think that music is a great communicator and a great common ground to unify people, but at the end of the day, in the 60s, you look at hip-hop, Public Enemy, some of the most radical groups there was, punk rock movement. Yes, it can make some changes in individuals, but is it going to change the world as a whole? I don't think music, I think music is more of I don't think it's like a political means to an end,
It's an awakening, It awakens, when you hear music, it goes to your soul, and all you can do is hopefully you open other people's eyes and views to, what they're, like I said, they're not lying to themselves anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the majority of people's problems is they lie to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't tell themselves the truth. But it is what it is. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're either living in a fantasy world or you're living in reality. You know what I mean? And it's like, you gotta, that's just what's up. You know what I mean? They're really like, they tell themselves all these lies and they live this and this and this. Well, the consequences, like what X said, we're either going to destroy ourselves, but if we destroy ourselves, we're destroying everything else with it, though. We're not only destroying just the human race, we're destroying everything else as well. You know what I mean? So we got to either wake up or it's just done. You know what I mean? That's what's up. We don't have that much time anymore. Global warming's real deal. It's just not some made-up thing. You know what I mean? It's real.
Although they want to make it sound like it's just propaganda by some crazy left-wing, hippies or whatever the deal is, you know what I mean? But the bottom line is we just need to live in balance with each other and with nature,
And do you guys find that embracing this online cyberspace world, people are flocking to your music on the internet? We're airing this in a podcast, so in this totally digital world, can we maintain that balance with nature?
Here's the thing. It depends how you use the technology, you know what I mean? Obviously, the technology, however it came to be, whether it's, who knows, there's a lot of philosophies on where all this technology came from, but if it's used in a positive way and people are using it to get information and to communicate with each other, it can be used in a positive way or it can be used in a negative way. But what I like about it is it gives the people, all of a sudden the people have a voice and then the people have a say, but I would always encourage everybody to try and find balance in everything in life. Get out, get out, take a hike and get out in nature, just find balance,
Cottonmouth Kings Coast to Coast is out now, and we have links to it at normalaudiostash.com. Everyone can go direct at suburbannoiserecords.com. And this is a new addition to a great body of work. Where do you see the Cottonmouth Kings evolving in your music?
Well, the bottom line is to make as many records. We make a record a year, plus we usually, we're getting ready to release Hidden Stash 3, which is a collection of songs that never appeared on a Cottonmouth Kings full length. It's 36 tracks plus a full-length DVD. That comes out November 21st. And it's stuff, B-sides, some new songs we did, collaborations, and it's a third in the series called The Hidden Stash, and basically what it is songs that didn't make the Cottonmouth Kings full length for whatever reason, or appeared somewhere else, or just new tracks. And as far as making records, we try not to, we try to make each record a little different from the last, Of course, there's always going to be the common elements of the Cottonmouth Kings that makes the Cottonmouth Kings vocally. It's going to be the, D-Lo, Richter, and myself vocally, blending. So, you're going to have the consistency there. And then, as far as musically, we try not to limit ourselves. We try to, if we feel like we want to try some punk rock stuff and that's the energy we're feeling, we'll try it. If we feel like just making hip-hop stuff, we'll try it. We try and make some stony songs, we'll try that, Like I said, who knows? I definitely, I hope we can keep evolving as songwriters, and I hope our production keeps evolving. It seems like it is. It's definitely a constant cycle of creativity, from making records to touring and playing live. It's like there's the musician's wheel. Like the old jazz players used to have a thing called the musician's wheel, and that's 4 parts: rehearsing, writing, recording, and performing. You know what I mean? So we believe that fully we operate on the musician's wheel. So we're constantly, if we're not doing one of those things, we're always either recording, writing, rehearsing, or performing. And we have the beautiful opportunity to make music for a living and touch this many people. So, we take advantage of it. We have our own label, Suburban Noise Records, so every day it's, we're digging in. We're in the trenches here, making videos. We're doing a TV show called Rip and Tear right now, which is a lifestyle culture show, which is getting ready to launch on DirecTV and Time Warner Cable here in 6 weeks on Havoc TV. It'll also be on the Internet. We have, 20 plus acts on the label, Suburban Noise Records, Head PE, the X-Clan, King Spade, Funk Junkies, Dirtball, Big B, the list goes on, so to go to suburbannoiserecords.com to check out the artists. But we want to be able to continue to have this underground movement build and grow in positive ways,
We're with the Cottonmouth Kings here on NORML's Daily Audio Stash today. We're talking about underground music. What does that mean?
What I would say is that, to me, underground means existing outside of the mainstream. You still don't, this is completely underground. You hear Cottonmouth Kings, you hear about it as word of mouth. You don't hear us on the radio. You don't see us on MTV. You don't read us about it in Rolling Stone or Spin or any of these mainstream music publications. It's completely an underground movement. The reason we're still around 10 years later is because the people have kept us around, and the people validate the music more so than critics ever could or would or wish to,
But we are on the cover of High Times, though, and we're proud of that.
Yes, sir.
I have to ask this. Does the mainstream stuff stay away from anything marijuana? I mean, do the powers that be want to keep everything marijuana, including the Cottonmouth Kings, underground?
You know what? I mean, my instincts would tell me that it plays a large role in it, is what my instincts would tell me, but for me to tell you that for sure, I can't tell because I'm not the powers that be. All we can continue to do is control what we can control. That's the putting on the best concerts, making the best records that we can make, and everything else, will find its home. You don't choose your audience. Your audience chooses you.
Right.
And you know what I mean? But I personally believe that one of the reasons you don't hear about a lot of Cottonmouth Kings in the mainstream is the marijuana issue. Absolutely, but it's an issue that that we feel passionately about. We feel it's symbolic for freedom and it's symbolic for personal freedom, and people's rights are being violated every day by this drug war.
But in so many ways, the success of the Cottonmouth Kings and the variety of projects Suburban Noise Records is working on, this really epitomizes the ability, frankly, for American marijuana smokers to survive, to continue on, and even with all these senseless laws, that marijuana culture thrives in America and thrives with a smile on its face.
Hey, man, it's like this. We're blessed to have Brother Jay from the X-Clan join our label this year, and it's just brought an infusion of freedom fighting to another level with Suburban Noise. He once said that there's a way to perform conscious material without sounding square. It's just pretty much every day to make yourself better or make yourself more progressive. We're about progression. We're not trying to save the world to play Jesus. We just want to offer what we can. We have wise poetry and we have good music. I hope people catch on. Quote from Brother J, X-Clan.
Yeah.
And Daddy X, where's the next place we can see the Cottonmouth Kings live?
Oh, that'd be the Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam. We're taking off November 16th, and then when we return to Detroit on November 24th and kick off a Decade of Defiance tour, which hits Detroit, Cleveland, Kansas City, Chicago, Omaha, Salt Lake City, Denver, some California dates, and Las Vegas. So you go to the website, cottonmouthkings.com, to check all the tour dates. And, and that's pretty much what we're up to.
Check out SuburbanNoiseRecords.com and the album links we have on the Audio Stash website to get your own Cottonmouth Kings CDs. We're going to get out of here today with a track from the Coast to Coast album, This Is My Club Song.
This is for the people that are drinking in the club, the people getting drunk, the people getting fucked up. We in the back smoking bud, spinning records, spitting flow so hot, melt the ice off your neck. Listen, you can hear it bobbing cause your neck know it's fat. I always come prepared for anybody wanna snap back. Look me hold shine, let me get my groove on. Back in front of me, and let me get my groove on. And my drink on, and my smoke on. They go home with something to poke on. I do my own thing, I make big moves, I ride big wheels, I feel big shoes. This my club song, this my club song. So put your hands up, like what? Yeah, this my dance song, this my dance song. So lean back, lean back. This my club song, this my club song. I'm at the bar getting told back, drinking booze. This my dance song, this my dance song. So lean back, yeah, lean back. This the anthem, so throw your damn hands up. This the anthem, so throw your damn hands up. This my club song, this my club song. I'm at the bar getting told back, drinking booze.
So many places to go, so many people to see, so many things to do. Yo, that's a life I lead. I stay busy like a beaver on speed, breaking motherfucking Z's like I'm chopping up trees. Always VIP when I step on the scene, and always last to leave when I'm doing my thing. I'm always fisted when I'm up in the club, and never leaving alone, cause you know I get slugged. I got the smooth knack to get the girls in their back, laying flat, looking like they had a heart attack. Now what you know about that, partner? Do the math, but you better act fast, I'ma put you on blast. The last laugh I'ma have it, I guarantee this. The lady after she could grab it, so I broke on my dick. Then I took the bitch home and boned all night long. And on my way out, I heard the DJ playing the song. Come on,
this my club song, this my club song. I'm at the bar getting told back, drinking booze. This my dance song, this my dance song. So lean back, yeah, lean back. This the anthem, so throw your damn hands up. This the anthem, so throw your damn hands up. This my club song, this my club song. I'm at the bar getting told back, drinking booze. Let me hear you say, let me hear you say, I come out on a Friday, blazing down the highway, fast lane, living life, doing things my way. I'm not trendy, I'm a trendsetter. Don't follow trends, cause my daddy taught me better. Original style, spray paint in a stencil. Listen, can't wear, hear me blaze the instrumental. Coincidentally, I don't want a Bentley. Never like diamonds, Gucci or Fendi. Brand name defend me, I'm puffing on Sensi. Never pretend to be something that you're not. Like a tweaker on crystal meth, heating up the rock that's played out. Pure destruction to my people. Make some noise, come on, I can't hear you. This my club song, this my club song. I'm at the bar getting told back, drinking booze. This my dance song, this my dance song. So lean back, yeah, lean back. This the anthem, so throw your damn hands up. This the anthem, so throw your damn hands up. This my club song, this my club song. I'm at the bar getting told back, drinking booze.
That was the Cottonmouth Kings from the Coast to Coast album, This Is My Club Song. Check out SuburbanNoiseRecords.com and the album links we have at NORMLAudioStash.com to get your own Cottonmouth Kings CDs. This has been NORML's Daily Audio Stash, the growing truth about cannabis. Visit our website at NORMLAudioStash.com. You listen to the Audio Stash, vote for us at Podcast Alley or other podcast directory services. I'm your host, Chris Goldstein. Thanks for listening today. Everyone have a fun summer weekend out there, and we're back at 4:20 on Monday. The podcasting technology of NORML is made possible by Red Aphid Interactive Media. More information at redaphid.com.